What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I've covered this a little bit in the live streams that I've done, but I thought that I would make a video on it just because I think it's worth considering, or at least a prevalent issue that's worth trying to figure out what we can do in order to help solve or correct for it in the future. Now, what I'm talking about here is the overabundance of cards that we have. And I know Aggie and the team are very bullish on land soaking up a ton of cards off the marketplace. I think they said if everything is maxed out and used for land, we could eat up 75% of what was out there. But there's a couple of flaws with that, in my humble opinion, right? I don't think that we're going to get max land anytime soon, whether it's full utilization or full cards being cards being fully maxed out. And the other flaw with that is that land will always incentivize the best cards, the ones that can provide the most production. So when you think about regular foil common cards from the Chaos Legion set, those are the ones that will never be used, right? Like, and I'm talking about this on a long-term time frame, right? So for example, yes, we may get a lot of people might be buying up your Bloodmakers and Venari Heatsmiths now in order to utilize on their land, but over the long run, people will want to optimize their land and use higher production cards. So for example, when Rebellion comes out, I am sure that common gold foils from Rebellion will probably have more production available to them than regular foils from Chaos Legion. Or maybe even just rares from Rebellion will have more than Chaos Legion. So people will want to go in. And again, they're probably going to start at the top. There'll be gold foil legendaries that will be available for Rebellion, right? Early on. Or maybe not early on, but over time. And of course, Rebellion isn't going to be the last set that comes out. There'll be a mini set for Rebellion, and then who knows, 18 months, 24 months from now, we may get another one, right? We may get another set that'll be, whatever set that comes in that rotates Chaos Legion out of modern format. So there will always be more cards coming in. So I look at these poor old Chaos Legion set common regular foil cards, and I wonder to myself, where do these go? Right? Where do these go? Are they just going to be sitting around? Because you can see there's thousands of them listed on the market. There's probably tens of thousands of them sitting in people's accounts doing absolutely nothing. And then probably even more millions of them yet to be opened in Chaos Legion packs. We have about 3 million Chaos Legion packs, which means that there's probably close to 12 to 15 million cards in those. Right? I think it's like 2.8 million. So whatever the math is, 2.8 times 5. But my point with this is, where do we go from here? How do we make use of all these cards? Now, there's a bunch of different ideas that have been thrown out, such as maybe tower defense can utilize something. But once again, if they're going to build something into tower defense, wouldn't they want to incentivize you to use the best cards rather than just any cards, right? There could be stuff with guilds that was teased, and actually I like this idea. I mean, Aggie talked about this months ago when, guild alliances and guild building upgrades were still in the mix. I have no idea where any of that is right now, but one of the ideas that was thrown out there was infinite card staking. And if that does come to pass, that could actually be a very elegant solution for this problem, because if it's just a matter of how many cards can you stake, right? Like it doesn't matter the count. If you could just stake as many cards as possible for your guild to get a share of whatever type of reward that your guild would get, well, then you'd have a lot of guilds that would come out and start cleaning up the floor on all these penny cards. And so I hope that there's, a solution like that, but I'm putting this out there because I'd actually love to hear what the community has in terms of ideas on how to clean these cards up. Yes, they might have some immediate utility for land when land comes out, but you can even see now, right? We know land is coming out in the very near future, and these cards drop back down to a penny, and there's thousands of them available. So it's not like, it's not like there's like a lack of whatever. But my point being is I'm trying to figure out what we can do with them in the future. So the other idea thrown out, or at least that I'll throw out here, is that for future sets, maybe you make it like a promotional set or a promo card set. I really think it'd be interesting to require card burns in order to unlock newer cards. So maybe not necessarily to do it with packs, but I mean, it could be actually with packs. If you were to do like a promo pack that you were to sell, the team could still sell it, but then also require any 5 cards you want to burn in the game. And so all of a sudden we'd all come here or dig through our collections and it'd be like 5 cents, right? So each pack would be an additional 5 cents, but we'd be helping to clean up a lot of the older cards. And maybe this promo set would be like I don't know, not a zombie set, but whatever you want to call it. Like make it part of like the theme, right? And you could do it. It doesn't have to be every year, but every couple of years or something like that, where the team can come in, make some revenue from it, clean up a lot of the old cards that don't have any value anywhere across the ecosystem. But I don't know. Those are just some of the ideas that are kind of out there right now. So I would love to hear from you what you think should be done with a lot of these older cards, the Venari Heatsmiths, the Gargoyle Lions, the Blood Makers of the world. Again, you can see here, like, you know, there's 1.3 million Gargoyle Lions out there. 1.3 million. Land can only take 750,000 cards. So land in and of itself could not even clean out the amount of Gargoyle Lions. Just understand that. Land in and of itself right now could not hold the number of Gargoyle Lions that are currently in circulation. Sure, if we were to max out all the BCX, I'm sure it would be significantly less. But hopefully you understand my point with this, because Gargoyle Lion isn't the only one. Look at this. Pelacor Conjurer, 1.6 million, right? And why are there more Pelacor Conjurers than there are Gargoyle Lions? Because everybody's speculating on this stuff. They think Pelacor Conjurer is going to be worth more in the future, so they don't want to combine them. They're just holding them as single BCX. 3 million more single BCX, right? Same with Bandit and the Pelacor Mercenary. But again, I'm rambling now. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I will catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.